KUAM TV8, home of Super Bowl 60, coming February 9th, 2026.
NBC's Thursday primetime lineup comes into focus with Vision Express. Fast, fashionable, focused.
KUAM TV8, first on Guam. KUAM News headlines are presented by Calvo's Insurance, protecting Micronesia for 85 years. Matson and the Adai Itano program. Apply at matson.com and McDonald's of Guam. I'm loving it.
Ahead on KUAM News Primetime. The Guam Education Board addresses serious findings in an independent audit on curriculum and management. I'm Destiny Cruz-Langus with more coming up.
Can brown tree snakes swim to Coco's Island? I'm Mitsuki Hariyama with the almost scientific experiment and why the answer could pose a threat to endangered birds.
And we check in with the Guam Election Commission and get an update on how many have picked up a candidate packet.
To you and yours from everyone here in the Harmon Studios for KUAM. Half a day, everybody. I'm Jason Salas, and this is KUAM News Prime Time. Well, education officials tonight went before senators responding to serious findings from an independent audit of the Guam Education Board. And while the membership says the report contains errors of fact, some of your elected lawmakers are questioning whether board members tried to block its release to avoid any sort of scrutiny. Destiny Cruz-Langus has part one of her conversation.
During an oversight hearing Wednesday, lawmakers turned their attention to transparency, accountability, and public trust, with the Guam Education Board taking center stage. Senators highlighting findings from a recent independent management and curriculum audit, which leveled sharp criticism at the GEB. Former Oversight Chair on Education Senator Chris Barnett pointing to several concerning conclusions in the report, including the board being described as, quote, a self-policing entity resulting in zero consequences for members who are the subject of valid ethics complaints. In addition to this,
low trust and fractured relationships between the Guam Education Board and the Guam Department of Education leadership and staff.
Newly elected GEB Chair Dr. Judy Guthards pushing back on some of the audit's observations, seemingly expressing skepticism. Guthards maintaining she has not personally witnessed the types of infractions described.
The problem with some of those observations that you've quoted from the audit, they're not documented. It's easy to say those things. They don't identify who says it. They don't explain how it was said. They just quote people. It's like on Facebook when people don't use their name.
Madam Chair, this isn't like Facebook, though. This is an audit, a management audit that was conducted on the department.
It's a management audit without documentation.
So
Barnett holding his position, stating that the audit itself serves as documentation, while the GEB chair countered that, quote, just because they say that in the audit doesn't make it true.
But regardless of that, as I said earlier, my personal position is to look at it, take the recommendations that can be helpful to us, and clarify those that may not be adequate or may not be actual.
Barnett responded that he, along with other senators, has heard directly from GDOE employees and staff who say the issues outlined in the audit have occurred. He added he does not believe they would appreciate what he characterized as a dismissal of valid findings and stressed the need for the board to act on them. Meantime, GEB member Peter Alexis Addis said he was, quote, disgusted after reading the audit, prompting Oversight Chair on Education Senator Vince Borja to attempt to find common ground.
Yes, there are some things in there that need to be corrected, but would you say that there are a lot of valid concerns in the audit? I guess that's the big question that we need to understand. We can talk technicalities and we can talk about biased opinions, but for the listening community and the community at the Department of Education, would it be safe to say that there are a lot of valid concerns in the audit?
There are some, but a lot of it wasn't.
Meantime, Guthards doubling down that the GEB is focused on identifying what can be addressed and what may be helpful. Also noting the board was given no opportunity to respond to the audit prior to its FOIA release. Destiny Cruz-Langus, KUAM News.
All right, moving on in our rundown, same legislature, different topic as Senator Sean Gumatautau has withdrawn Bill 182 proposing and allowing a 242-acre property in Malesso to be used as a military and law enforcement training site. The move comes after the Guam National Guard formally requested the bill to be pulled. Newly confirmed Adjutant General Karen Watson said the proposal does not align with the Guard's current priorities, what the land would have been transferred from the Chamorro Land Trust. Since its introduction last year, the bill faced opposition from leaders in the Southern Village as well as residents, including Senator Chris Barnett and Malesso Mayor Franklin Champaco, who said the property would be better suited for affordable housing. Senator Gumatao informed the Speaker and the Oversight Committee of the withdrawal, saying he supports the Guard's request and values community input. Speaking of your elected officials, the ballots for the 2026 Guam elections are taking shape as more potential candidates have tossed their hats into what's expected to be a heated race. Over 40 candidate packets have been picked up as of Thursday, and according to the GEC's candidate packet log, here are some of them. There are 4 gubernatorial teams in the primary. Democrats Lieutenant Governor Josh Tenorio and Senator Tina Rose Muñoz Barnes will go head-to-head with Senator Joe San and former Senator Dwayne San Nicolas. On the GOP side of the ticket for governor and lieutenant governor, Vice Speaker Tony Atta and businessman E.J. Calvo will be running against Speaker Frank Blas Jr. and former Guam Community College President Dr. Mary Ocala. So far in the Guam congressional delegate race, incumbent Jim Moylan will face off against former Senator Mary Torres, both on the GOP side. And perhaps most notably, there are nearly 30 potential candidates vying for one of the 15 seats in the legislature, the majority of them being newcomers. 16 are Republicans, 8 Democrats, and the rest are as of yet unidentified. A handful of sitting senators have not picked up their packets yet, with many in the community keeping an eye on the top vote getters, Senator Chris Barnett and Senator Therese Terlahi, who have not ruled out making a bid for other offices. For the time being, the primary election is on August 1st, and the general is on the 3rd of November. Time for a break, everybody. Please stay tuned. We'll be back right after this.
It's a new year, Guam, so let's start with the reset at Kmart. Make your move and start strong. Gear up with fitness equipment and fresh workout apparel. Fuel with wellness essentials, sugar-free options, protein, vitamins, and more. Organize and clear the clutter with easy storage solutions and cleaning essentials. And refresh your living space with new furniture and decor for your home. New year, new me. Your reset starts at Kmart Guam.
NBC's Thursday primetime lineup comes into focus with Vision Express. Fast, fashionable, focused.
KUAM TV8, first on Guam.
Now, for a limited time, get our largest pizza at our lowest price. Just $9.99 for our classic New York-style pizza. It's 30% larger than our large, and at only $9.99 for carryout. Don't wait. Order now at your Island Pizza Hut.
Anything's possible. I push to the limits. I climb every wall. I keep on believing. Anything's possible.
If there's one thing we've learned, it's never to underestimate the spirit and strength of the people of our island home. Which is why at Bank of Hawaii, you, your dreams, and your possibilities will always have a home. Reach your possible with Bank of Hawaii.
Welcome back to KUAM. You're watching Primetime, my friends. I'm Jason Salas. A popular public lecture series downtown is putting the spotlight on our island's native Coco bird and the threats that they still face. Today's HITA Talks, Heritage, Ideas, Tradition, and Arts, brings together conservation science and an unexpected experiment involving the brown tree snakes, as Matsuki Hirayama explains in this report.
Go on fire. Go fire it. It's back there. Someone said...
Rescue units responded to reports of possible distressed swimmers in Tumon Bay, but Farron the Guam guy Tyron wasn't in trouble.
Guys, thanks for their concern, but we're okay.
The content creator and self-professed environmental enthusiast was answering a simple question.
If a snake wanted to swim to Coco, Sedano then couldn't.
That question posed from a comment on social media. From there, what Tyron calls an almost scientific experiment quickly grew. Followers reached out and dropped off brown tree snakes they found, wanting to be part of the test. In total, Tyron conducted swimming trials with 21 snakes.
Through various means, locations, and weather conditions, I released and followed the snakes in the water.
He shared the eye-opening observations at Thursday's HITA Talks at the Guam Museum. Some swam in the water for nearly 2 hours, while others sank under 3 minutes. One snake swam more than 3 kilometers. Coco's Island is just 2.4 kilometers from Maleso. Videos showed snakes boarding floating objects such as a coconut and even a kayak. The findings add new context to today's other HITA Talks focused on the Coco, Guam's endangered rail. DAR wildlife biologist Lauren Thompson shared an update on recovery efforts on Coco's Island. 26 Coco birds were reintroduced to the island beginning in 2010. Today, Thompson estimates between 24 and 36 birds are thriving there. And camera monitoring has recorded something never documented before in the wild, the Coco engaging in reproductive activity.
This is a really big deal to actually have this on camera confirmed happening in the wild. I was talking to Suzanne about this, and we think that honestly it may be the very first photographic documented evidence of Coco breeding in the wild.
But for Tyron, the possibility of brown tree snakes reaching the island raises new questions about protecting Guam's wild Coco.
I grew up not knowing any of our forest birds because they all died out by the time I realized how strange it is. We live on an amazing tropical island near the equator and there's no birds flying around.
Guam's native birds were nearly eradicated decades ago after the invasive snakes were accidentally introduced after World War II.
My outreach exploits is like to bring attention to the issue because it's kind of just become the new norm and people are just accept that snakes are normal now and it shouldn't be that way and we should be upset and we should be trying to do things about it.
Our ultimate goal is getting the birds, the Coco, back on Guam itself. And we feel like the lessons that we've learned from East Lindano are a big step in that direction.
Thompson says the recovery efforts show that the birds are capable of thriving when snakes are suppressed to low levels.
And that's a fantastic sign for Guam that we don't necessarily need to wait until Guam is completely snake-free, as that is going to be a huge challenge. But as soon as we have areas that are snake suppressed and safe enough for the birds, we can start getting them back on the landscape sooner.
Meantime, Tyron reminded the audience that snakes aren't just a threat to wildlife, they're a threat people feel personally, even at your most vulnerable moment.
If conservation is too academic for people, if caring about birds just doesn't hit enough people in the fields, then I can't imagine a greater motivation for people to care about ridding our island of snakes and the fear of getting bit when your pants down on the toilet.
Matsuki Hirayama, KUAM News.
Well, for the time being, Farron Tyron, the Guam guy, says he humanely kills the invasive brown tree snakes after his experiments, so no worries there about live tree snakes being left in the ocean. Good to know there. All right, the big game is just a few days away, and our team headed out to the community to find out how do you do the Super Bowl.
And with Super Bowl around the corner, we reached out to the community to get their take on how they Super Bowl, from traditions, favorite big game food items, and where they'll be watching big game on Monday.
Seahawks, of course. You're a Seahawks now.
Seahawks now. I also have 3 brothers in Seattle too. They're all rooting for the Seahawks. So yeah, we're going to. But I'm a Lions fan. So go Lions.
Yeah. My ritual for Super Bowl, I usually watch it with my family and friends. Actually, I came from Washington back in 2016, so I was there during the last Super Bowl. Yeah, just partied with my friends. And it was a Sunday, so here it's different. It's Monday, so we get a party. If they win, I'm gonna treat finance, the whole finance.
Lunch?
Lunch and dinner.
Hey, whoa!
Because we're gonna win.
All right. Yeah. Where are you watching the game at?
My cousin. Yeah, with family too. All of us are Seahawks fans. We actually went to Hong Kong one time. The entire family was we're all wearing Seahawks jerseys. Right there. Seahawks! Hey, what are you doing here?
My sister got this one made. I got this one from Ross, and then James and got this one for me.
My Super Bowl in one word, accommodating. Since we're hosting in San Francisco, Santa Clara, and the 49ers aren't in it, but we'll be a good host for the Super Bowl. I'm going for the Seahawks. As bad as that sounds, after the game, I messaged Rocky Martinez and said, go get that ring. Being a fan of the game before the fan of the team. So, yeah, I'm going for the Seahawks. Just want to say, you know, hopefully it's a good game, but Niners all day, every day.
I'll be sitting on my couch and be watching the Super Bowl. And none of my teams made it, but you know I love football.
I'll be standing and watching the Super Bowl if Rain's sitting, and whatever team he supports, I'm against.
We're in it for the halftime show. Bad Bunny.
Well, my team didn't make it this year. Unfortunately, we lost to Seattle. I'm more of a player person. I watch players and I watch coaches, how they coach and how they prepare. This year, I think I'm going for Vrabel, not because he's a disciple of Bill Belichick, which is a former New York Giant coach, which is Lord Phillips coach. So if I had to describe Super Bowl in one word, I would say planning, because of coaching, because of how they manipulate the offense or defense, weaknesses in the other team, and actually executing over their weaknesses by planning. We celebrate the Super Bowl by going to venues, bars, or small hidden places. I'm not a big hotel guy. I like a good-sized TV and mellow surroundings.
I think it's obvious. Seattle Seahawks. We're all Seahawks fans. Yeah.
Traditionally just going to the bar, but this year since the Seahawks are going, I'm gonna have something at my house.
Same thing here. I'm gonna have something at my house because it's gonna be a long day and hopefully a good ending, and can't be driving if we're doing that.
Usually, well, my dad just passed. He usually hosted at his house, so my mom and my two sisters had decided to go over to Capitol Kitchen and celebrate it there.
Traditional fiesta food, but in the morning, since it's in the morning, eggs, steak and eggs for breakfast, and then traditional Chamorro food for lunch.
Just finger food, sandwiches, lumpia, empanada, hot dogs, hamburgers, you know, so just traditional finger food. For your 49ers fans, you know, thanks for letting us use your stadium since you guys ain't using it.
You must hate that Seahawks touchdown area. Woo, that hurts.
You got glitter on you?
Okay, any final words?
Yes, the last 9 games I wore the same board shorts and the same t-shirt. So I broke the code. I cracked the code. So that's what I'm going to wear in the Super Bowl, and we're going to win.
Go Hawks.
Go Seahawks.
Dímelo, man. How are you going to the Super Bowl? I heard Bad Bunny got a fire halftime show.
Yay! You already know. That's Saturday.
Baby, work on Monday. How are you going to watch the Super Bowl?
Well, I do work, but when you subscribe to Coco, you don't miss anything. And that's why I'm saving the Super Bowl game to my stuff as we speak. And let's go Seahawks.
Super Bowl 60 airs on Monday, February 9th on NBC KUAM TV8 and on Peacock. Good luck to your team.
Now for a look at your world at home.
It's an island icon if ever there was one. It's the bridge down at Humatek by the sea.
Don't need a work break, keep the smile on your face. The moments you can't replay, and I'll be around. Whoa, you can count on me. You can count on me for life.
Wherever life takes you, we're always here for you. Calvo's Insurance. Count on us for life.
Get double the speed at zero extra cost with GTA Fiber. Experience super fast and reliable fiber internet speeds, now starting at 200 Mbps to 1 gig, with upload speeds just as fast as download speeds and 100 times faster than cable internet. You can enjoy lag-free gaming and clear video calls. Fast is also affordable. Sign up for Fiber 200 for only $70 a month. Visit gta.net or call 644-4482.
You see this all white meat chicken, breaded in tortilla chips? Here at Taco Bell, we're calling them, wait for it, nuggets. They're nothing like classic nugs, but you're just gonna have to accept that. I mean, we could have called them anything, really, like Derek. No backstory, just Derek. But nuggets is already baked into everyone's memories, and so is Hidden Valley Ranch, obviously. And we mixed it with Diablo. Diabolical. Crispy chicken nuggets from Taco Bell, a brand new classic.
You've also been a friend to the Pats. You are ride or die with those guys, all 7 states throughout New England, right? And I'm from Connecticut, so
Yes.
I know what's up in that part of the country, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, how hardcore of a fan are you for your beloved Pats?
Okay, so you think that when you think of like fan, like just being a fan of anything, it's like crazy, it's like, you know, like die hard. You'd be surprised when you see me watching, especially when my team makes it to the playoffs or the Super Bowl, where I'm like a sufferer in silence. I'm like sitting there, I won't move, I won't talk, I won't sit. So when we talk about just being hardcore, I don't know that that's hardcore, but it's kind of hardcore. So I don't know, this team means so much to me. And you know, if you know me, you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. And the last time the Patriots went to the Super Bowl was in the 2018-2019 season. And in December, I actually posted something, you know, very tragic happened in my life. I lost my son, and it was on one of the games. It was on this. It was before December 5th. My son had died on December 5th, and that was my last post. It was my last post, and you know, every time they make it to the Super Bowl, it's just this excitement, it's this nervousness, right? And I posted that, and then my life just changed, you know, overnight. I had lost my son. And it's kind of fitting, you know, when we think about what 7 years ago, you know, that's happened to me, but also to the Pats. They went on to win. They won that Super Bowl, if you remember, right? And I remember being in a daze and being in just going through what I was going through, and they made it. And it was, you know, even in all that grief and even in all that I was going through, there was this little spark of hope. I know I shouldn't be praying for a football team. I should be praying for many more things. The football team is the last thing I should pray for. And I remember going up to my altar and I was like, but I can't help it. I said, please. And you know, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to pray to God to ask this team to
Well, there's
win.
a reason why the Super Bowl's on Sunday, too.
I know.
There's a lot of prayers that go up
I
to
know.
heaven.
And so I remember I was like, you know what? I'm actually going to pray to my son. I said, so I asked my son, I was like, please pray for this team, son. You know, please pray that they win. You know, and then they won. And they won, and it was bittersweet. It's more meaningful for me because when they won that Super Bowl in a weird, call it whatever you want to call it, but it gave me hope. And this team has given me hope many times.
Okay, because your boy Ed Lee was telling me yesterday, he goes, because you know he's representing Seattle, you're representing Boston, right?
Mayor, you know, I remember when we last talked about the Super Bowl with the Patriots and the Seahawks, and I remember you rubbing it in. So look forward to seeing you after the Super Bowl. I'll buy you a drink.
Ed, I love you, Ed. And if you know me, I don't bet on my team. But yeah, I'll see you after the Super Bowl, hoping that I come out on the other side. But you know what? If they lose, I'd be okay. I'd be okay. And I think I can only say that having gone through what I did. They gave me hope when I had none. And I know that sounds like people are probably like, what are you talking about? You know, you lost your son and football. And I was like, but you know, football's just part of my life, you know, and I love it. It's in my home. My family knows.
What can you say about everybody on Guam who roots for the Patriots about what their chances are like in Monday's game?
Hello. You know, never rule out the underdog, and I think the Pats, you know, proved that. And you know, Drake May, I love his story. We're connected to them, so you know, let's root for our boys, LFG.
Thanks, Mayor. Good luck. Go Pats.
Yes, go Pats.
GU Self-Storage, located in Harmon next to McDonald's, offers a variety of storage units. With rates starting as low as $95 per month, we offer complimentary use of dollies, push carts, Klein's hand trucks, and pallet jack, with a fully covered loading and unloading areas and ADA accessible units. We offer 24-hour CCTV surveillance monitoring, alarm, and individual pin-coded gate and door access, because your safety our priority. GU Self-Storage, voted Pica's Best in 2024. Call 671-648-7867 today.
The sausage egg biscuit is perfect.
Now it comes with hot honey sauce.
I stand corrected.
Properties in the Tropics is presented by RE/MAX Diamond Realty.
From the street, this house may not stop you in your tracks, but that's the beauty about island real estate. You can't judge a book by its cover, and the same goes for the house. Behind these walls could be solid construction, great bones, and an incredible potential for renovation.
90% of the time here at Properties in the Tropics, we are either showcasing million-dollar ocean views, new constructions, luxury homes. But this week's episode, let's dive into the topic of renovation.
So let's fast forward a little bit. Your ducks are in order, aka your finances, and you have an opportunity to get your hands on a fixer-upper. So what do? You contact your favorite and trusted RE/MAX Diamond Realty agents, and voila! They find a house for you. This one just fresh in the market, 178 Mendiola Lane in Agana Heights.
This single-family home in Agana Heights is ready for a makeover and offers an excellent opportunity to add value. This property includes the adjacent vacant lot with 708 square meters, providing additional space for expansion, future development, or added privacy. There's plenty of room to reimagine. I've completed many renovation work myself, including the home we currently live in. This gave me hands-on experience with construction, cost management, and how the renovation projects can add value to your property.
Yes, definitely. I have renovated as well to flip. We've rehabbed a military unit to get ready for some military tenants, and I've also assisted in actually revamping a commercial building. So reno, flip, makeover, rehab, fixer-upper, whatever you want to call it. There are so many facets about renovation. Today, we're going to touch on just a few subjects, how to even get started, and some preliminary factors to think about.
One of the biggest mistakes I see is homeowners jumping straight into design without understanding the bones of the home. Your contractor, electrician, and plumber should come before your mood board, especially in Guam. But Guam doesn't have fancy, reliable lists to use as a directory for these professionals. And that's where we come in. We work with the trusted professionals who are licensed, reliable, and familiar with local homes.
A fresh way to think about renovating? Don't start with Pinterest. Start with planning locally. As we all know, it is such a challenge sourcing materials on island. So before you fall in love with photos on the internet, make sure you can actually get your hands on those products on island, or if you need to ship them in, we can help you figure that out. And yes, we can definitely help in these areas. Where to source our recommended kitchen cabinets, doors, typhoon shutters, the list is endless. If you're thinking about renovating but have no idea where to begin, Begin with a conversation. Start with guidance. Don't just start Googling things. Before you even touch a hammer or pick out tiles, give us a call. We'll help you strategize, connect you with trusted professionals, and make sure your plans make sense.
Outstanding agents, outstanding results. That's us, Madeline Campos and Key Song, RE/MAX Diamond Realty. See you guys next time.
Properties in the Tropics is presented by RE/MAX Diamond Realty.
News Bites is brought to you by Docomo Pacific, Better Together, and Fresco Clothing, original custom design apparel of Guam and the Marianas.
Half a day. Welcome to News Bites. I'm Abigail Losima, an intern here at KUAM. The Special Olympics Guam is holding a t-shirt fundraiser to commemorate their 50th anniversary. To place your order, please email Laura at specialolympicsgu.org or Jerry at specialolympicsgu.org. $25 and in limited quantity, so get yours today. The Guam Women's Club will be having their annual Mardi Gras on February 7 at the Hyatt from 6 p.m. through 11 p.m. This event will raise funds for scholarships of the University of Guam students. The 70th Guam Women's Club Mardi Gras, a glam rock funk fest, tickets are $125 and can be purchased with any GWC members or guamtime.net. The Guam Dental Society, in celebrations of National Children's Dental Health Month, is holding a free dental health fair on Sunday, February 15 from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Micronesia Mall Center Court. And get ready, Guam! You can catch the Seahawks and Patriots take the field for Super Bowl 60 live on Monday, February 9th. Tune in to KUAM TV 8. That's it for News Bites. Now on to birthdays.
All right, it's that time of day. Birthday shout-outs. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday shout-out to Jasmine. Happy birthday to my youngest daughter, Jasmine, turning 26. May you have a blessed birthday, and we love and miss you from your family. Wow, to be 26 again. Enjoy it, Jasmine, because time goes by fast. And a very, very special happy birthday from all of us here at KUAM.
Want to wish your special someone a happy birthday? Just click the QR code here on your screen or email birthdayclub@kuam.com.
That's your report, everybody. Happy Thursday.
Local Music Mashup is brought to you by Burger King. You rule.
Half a day, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Local Music Mashup. I'm Kobe Onadera, and before we kick off today's show, we're going to give a big thanks to our friends over at Burger King.
Get your hands on our long-standing favorite at Burger King, classic original chicken. Way by cheese, bacon, and barbecue sauce. Or make a meal with jalapeno bites and a refreshing Coca-Cola. BK's classic original chicken sandwich, available all day at BK. Hagåtña, and the airport.
We're going to kick off this edition of LMM with a pair of videos from Guam Times Paradise Sessions. Up first is Jason J with this song, Windward.
Tomorrow, sun
as I'm driving through the old red lights. All my worry and my stress aside, let me soak in this island vibe. We promise tomorrow. Some broken way, blowing over hilltops like those windward raindrops to wash it all away, to wash it all away, to wash it all away, to wash it all away. And while my eyes were blinded, no, the sun behind me, oh, oh. What mattered before doesn't matter right now. The opposite views that we be fussing about. Don't hesitate to, oh, end up frustrated. Put it all in flames and let me wait in vain, screaming out, we promise tomorrow. Some broken way, blowing over hilltops like those windward raindrops to wash it all away, to wash it all away, to wash it all away, to wash it all away.
Awesome work from Jason J, and we're going to keep it going with another solid jam from Holly Isla.
ISLA, KUAM is where I'm from. Tautotonu Itamoru, kingdom of our people. KUAM, island in the sun. From Jigo to Malessu, this land is all that we know. I said this land is all that we know. Come with me to my roots in a little tin shack on the ranch with my tata and the sweat up on my back. Picking my from the tree, how much out there can it be? He said, they don't worry, boy, just listen to me. So I cool down and relax, no worry, we're living in paradise. There's no place on this earth, I will tell you, that'll make you feel so nice. ISLA, KUAM is where I'm from. Tautotonu Itamoru, kingdom of our people. KUAM, island in the sun. From Jigo to Malessu, this land is all that we know. I said this land is all that we know.
We'll take you back to our roots in a little small island, skanking together underneath the sunshine. Love and respect is the key, friends and family. We're not gonna bust the fight, spread positivity. I say, sit back, relax, don't worry. We're living in paradise. Whatever I may be, it's not walk on right by me. Words are how you always over mine.
ISLA, KUAM is where I'm from. Tautotonu Itamoru, kingdom of our people. KUAM, island in the sun. From Jigo to Malessu, this land is all that we know. I said this land is all that we know.
No matter where you go, yes, no matter how far.
Just look real deep inside, you'll find this Isla in your heart. Even when I'm far away, my love for you will never fade. ISLA, KUAM is where I'm from. Tautotonu Itamoru, kingdom of our people. KUAM, island in the sun. From Jigo to Malessu, this land is all that we know. I said this land is all that we know. This land is all that we know. I said this land is all that we know.
If you guys want to catch more of these videos, you can subscribe to Guam Times YouTube channel. A big thank you to Matt Scroll and the crew, and we'll return with LMM soon.
Local Music Mashup is brought to you by Burger King. You rule.
NBC's Thursday primetime lineup comes into focus with Vision Express. Fast, fashionable, focused.
KUAM TVH, first on Guam.
Now it pays to spread the Better Together experience. With our brand new referral program, you can earn up to $150 in account credits for every referral you bring in. That's right, family, neighbors, friends, even your coworkers. Just pass them your account name and account number. When they sign up for Docomo Pacific service and drop your info, cha-ching! Credit applied. So spread the word and start stacking those savings. Additional conditions may apply. Docomo Pacific, we're better together.
Local Music Mashup is brought to you by Burger King. You rule.
Welcome back to Local Music Mashup. We're going to keep things going with Walter Manglonia's take on I Think They Call This Love by Elliot James Ray, with a hauntingly beautiful melody and lyrics that really hit deep. Check it out.
They say that you know when you know, so let's face it. You had me at hello. Hesitation never helps. How could this mean anything else? Well, all I dream of is your eyes. All I long for is your touch. And darling, something tells me that's enough. Ooh, you can say that I'm a fool, and I don't know very much, but I think they call this love. One smile, one kiss, two lonely hearts is all that I need now, baby. You're on my mind every night, every day. Good vibrations getting loud. How could this mean anything else? Well, all I dream of is your eyes. All I long for is your touch. And darling, something tells me that's enough. You can say that I'm a fool, and I don't know very much, but I think they call this love. Oh, I think they call this love. Could this be between you and me? Oh, all I dream of is your eyes. All I long for is your touch. And darling, something tells me it's enough. You can say that I'm a fool, and I don't know very much, but I think they call, oh I think they call, oh I think they call this love, this love.
Since we are in the month of love, our friends over at Decine decided to send us a classic Hawaiian wedding song originally done by Elvis. Let's check it out.
This is the moment I've waited for. I can hear my heart sing. Will be ring, 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 ring. This is the moment
Such amazing songs. We'll be back with more on LMM.
Local Music Mashup is brought to you by Burger King. You rule. Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience. Local Music Mashup is brought to you by Burger King. You rule.
Welcome back to Local Music Mashup. We're going to keep things going with an rendition of Tronco Niguecu by Josh Namalig. The song was originally written and sung by Joe Tamanarita, who was at the 80s, where healthcare and resources were very limited. Let's check it out.
Buenas hafide guahu si Josh Namalig. Sinakanta ba o kantado si Hamzo Pogo gininas defunto Joe Norita. Isinakanta mafanaan Chonkun Gweku. Situs masi para si Elijah Regis ni Anaydzu ni sinaputunidaan sa Viva Dandan Marianas.
na tristi palabra ni tatao kulan pala rani tronco ni Coco linadlasan hito Zamalajusan halo Tai no linala Itatataw mo Durante numasundugi ka maho Saga hinagongo Pristina kati Gialo mi corazono Sai fina Dai gai ihagi kontu Durante numasundugi ka maho Saga hinagongo Pristina kati Gialo mi corazono Sai fina Dai kay ihagikon ko. Ipamid ako sa Espiritu Santo muna lala i corazono. Hamzu manyedu tanay ialimu mangatong uni man matongo. Durante lumasundugi ka maho zaga hinagombo Tristina kati Kialo mi corazono Sai finatay Kay ihagikon to Durante lumasundugi ka Saga hinagombo Kristina kati Kialo mi corazono Sai finatay kay ihagikon ko Sai finatay kay ihagikon ko Sai finatay kay ihagikon to.
What a beautiful rendition by Josh Namel. Marianas. Find them on their YouTube or at Danda Marianas on Instagram. We'll be back with more on Local Music Mashup.
Local Music Mashup is brought to you by Burger King. You rule.
Freedom, that's a cheap thing. Freedom to ignore this, that's a cheap thing. Sacrificing facial hair to nature and involuntary blood donations, cheap things. No one signs up for an 800-pound bear chase. But if it happens, cheap thing. VIP parking, exfoliating, treating gravity like a suggestion, saying, it'll dry. Free-range parenting, forgetting if that's a moose or an elk, all cheap things. Remembering without saying it, couldn't be more of a cheap thing. Sweating your tail off, freezing your tail off, an American saving another American's tail. Cheap things. Making a cheap vehicle for only people with cash like him? Not a cheap thing. Or confusing capability with unaffordability? No. Venture affordable? Now that's a cheap thing. So we're bringing you more cheap things this year, because cheap things should be everyone's thing.
Local Music Mashup is brought to you by Burger King. You rule.
Welcome back to Local Music Mashup. We're going to close out this show with some music from Shane Q and a cover of B.B. King's classic, Thrill Is Gone.
The thrill is
thrill is gone, baby. Say the thrill is gone away. And you know you done me wrong. You'll be sorry someday. Thrill is gone. It's gone away from me. The thrill is gone, baby. The thrill is gone away from me. And although I still live on, baby, but so long